Doctor Doom. We have a lot to talk about with Doctor Doom here. And look, I know, look, for the past like 3 to 4 live streams, we've been going crazy on Doctor Doom content because there's just so much to talk about with Doctor Doom. So let's break this down. Doctor Doom is after people who have caused incursions. This is from Daniel RBK, giving a little more context to who Doctor Doom is after. And we've heard a lot. So let's dig deep into this. So, incursions. Incursions are events where two universes collide, right? Leading to the destruction of one universe, Earth, or both. Now, Doctor Doom's goal here, according to reports, is that Doom believes that the incursions are a existential threat to the multiverse, and he aims to eliminate those responsible for causing them. Now, the potential targets here, right? Based on events in previous MCU installments, several characters could be on Doom's list. One is Steve Rogers, right? As we said, his decision to live in the past with Peggy Carter at the end of Avengers Endgame may have inadvertently caused an incursion, according to some theories. Doctor Strange, right? Another one, his use of dream walking in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and actions related to the No Way Home spell are considered possible triggers for incursions. The Scarlet Witch, her actions while dream walking and other uses of her powers may also be on Doctor Doom's radar. Loki and Sylvie, the main culprits here, right? Their actions in the Loki series, particularly related to the Sacred Timeline, are also believed to have led to incursions. And Monica Rambeau, her involvement in the events of the Marvels, including her possible journey, her journey, right, to another Earth, is speculated to as a potential cause of the incursion. Other characters could be the Venom symbiote, could potentially even, do that. And think about, the Vulture, right? How was the Vulture somehow in Morbius, right? In the Sonyverse. So that could also be talked about as a possible incursion causing events, though, that's kind of less certainty, but it could be a possible thing. And so Doom's motivations here could possibly be, right, to save the freaking multiverse. Doctor Doom may genuinely believe his actions are necessary to save this verse, even if his methods are ruthless and brutal. And if you read the comics, this falls in line with who Doctor Doom is as a character, right? And so let's talk about the potential team ups. It is rumored that Doom might try to gather those who caused the incursions onto his team to help him stop further collapses of reality. It is important to remember that these details are based on rumors and reports. And look, this may not be entirely accurate or complete. However, they do suggest a complex and potentially more ambiguous portrayal of Doctor Doom and Avengers Doomsday. Okay. So my thoughts with all this is, I think this is a fire idea that Doctor Doom goes after people that possibly cause incursions. I think it's fun. I think it makes the plot cool. I don't understand why people would hate that. And I don't think a lot of people do. And I also think that, I also love the idea of Doctor Doom knowing the truth. Like, there has to be a second part to this, and I hope the second part is that rumor of Doctor Doom knowing the truth about the MCU, that there is a definitive 616 with the X-Men and the Avengers and stuff, but like that. And I also think that, Doctor Doom's approach has to be different than Thanos' approach, because Thanos let a lot of people slide. Like, Thanos didn't kill Tony Stark. Thanos didn't kill Doctor Strange. He didn't kill Captain America. He didn't kill Wanda. He just knocked them out and then killed the person we had to do was Vision. So Doctor Doom has to take people out, and I think that's going to make him a really menacing and scary character. So I hope that we get to see something like that, instead of like a thing where Thanos was kind of so cocky that he didn't finish off people. So I want to see something super violent, and super aggressive like that. When it comes to stuff like that. So, but I do wonder how you guys feel about this. Um, one second, because I really think that Avengers Doomsday with a plot like this, where Doctor Doom might possibly know the truth about the MCU multiverse, or where he knows the truth about the MCU, but also like the question is, how does Doctor Doom know this? And has Doctor Doom been watching all of this unfold throughout this MCU multiversal saga? How did he get the power, to do this? That's the true question. And some could say, Clea, Dark Dimension. I just posted a video on that today. It could be, another way, but Doctor Doom is a genius, and I think that magic is used, to do that. And by the way, the one where Percy was followed by the zombies, pretty sure that's the Titan's Curse book, in Percy Jackson. I'm pretty sure, but I can fact check that. Which, let me see. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so yeah, it was the Titan's Curse, which is the third book. I'm pretty sure, where Percy and his friends are going after by skeleton warriors or whatever. But yeah, man, I think that I think Doomsday is cooking here.